Hello everybody and welcome back for day number 2. To start things off, we have Bastiodon versus Sableye. Now, Sableye is a very popular Pokemon. We see it a lot in Open League. It is no surprise, really great leader and really great in the backfield. Great in all positions. So, they are going to double charge foul play. This is a common move, so when someone does bring in another Pokemon, aka what I just did, they can get 2 foul plays off. In this instance, I'm going to shield both. There's the second shield, and then in a second, you'll see a Pokemon I have never ever seen in Great League, which is Ampharos, which I used to see it way back in the day in Ultra Premier. It was the lightning Pokemon, electric type Pokemon for Ultra League. But over time, it just wasn't able to really catch up, and now it's kind of a novelty. So, another Pokemon I haven't seen in a very long time, well known for its ice punches, or its punches in general, but, just haven't seen it a lot. Over time, other Pokemon kind of fill that role, and they get kind of left behind. And that's that. We have won, and now it's on to the next battle. So for today, we do have a few battles against Flyers, which I'm excited to show you. But for now, we have Lantern. And Lantern is very common, given the fact that there are many more Flyers because of the buff to the fast move. We're going to see more Lantern. No problem. We always switch to Medicham with Lantern. Basically, if you see a Lantern, treat it like you would a Swampert. They catch our Psychic and they throw in Noctowl. Now, we're going to let Noctowl kill us, no problem. Bring in Bastiodon and farm it down. Don't use a charge move and don't worry about Shadow Ball. It doesn't get stab as well. It doesn't have a very high attack, and so we can take advantage of that. Now, they're going to bring in Lantern and use a Surf. It's going to do a little chunk of damage, but because Bastiodon is so tanky and bulky, we can, go ahead and shrug it off. So they throw in Steelix. Steelix was super popular during the Catch Cup. I saw so many Steelix and Toxapex, but in Open League, not really seeing it. This is the first, last, and only one you'll see of it so far. Haven't even seen a Toxapex, to be honest. So yeah, just different cups, different Pokemon, different metas, and that is that. On to the next battle. Alright, so we have a Swampert, and we quick switch to Medicham, just like we did with Lantern, and they quick switch to Pelipper. Pelipper, again, another Pokemon, really popular back before Weather Ball got its debuff, and now that the fast move got a buff, it's back. Went ahead, let it kill us. Gonna farm it down with our fast. Weather Ball is going to do a little bit of damage. They're gonna get 2 off here, but not enough to where we should be concerned. So, second one, no problem, don't shield. There it is. We're going to throw this Stone Edge against Swampert, just because we want to do as much damage as possible. There it is. Quick switch to Victory Bell, and then they quick switch to Aurorus. I haven't seen Aurorus in Open Great League from what I've been told. It is, however, in the remix. So that is that, and it is game over. On to the next battle. All right, so we have an Alolan Marowak. Alolan Marowak, haven't really seen a lot of. It's pretty rare, and even rarer still is someone switching to a Noctowl against Bastiodon. So no worries. Go ahead, farm it down with your fast. Shrug off that Shadow Ball. It's not going to do a lot of damage. We're going to be fine. And then just kill it with our fast. And that is that. They're going to go ahead and they're going to throw in a Lantern here. And so Medicham is going to be our sacrificial lamb. We want to save that Victory Bell when Lantern comes back because we don't want them to swap and be in trouble because Lantern and Alolan Marowak do not mix. So we threw in Medicham. We got a Psychic off against that Alolan Marowak. And now we're going to go ahead and let them do their thing. Say goodbye to Medicham. And now we're going to use a charge move. Our opponent, to their credit, did a really good job here. Their hoping was... Well, they hoped that we had a flying type in the back. That's why they kept the Lantern alive and didn't waste a shield because they knew we had 2 charge moves ready to go. But regardless, there was not much they could do once we bring Victory Bell out. They hit us with a Surf, but again, no problem. On to the next battle. All right, so we have Nidoqueen, and this is a great battle. It's really fun, and it was really close. With Nidoqueen, we switched to Victory Bell. They're going to switch to Umbreon. Umbreon going to use a foul play, no problem. We're going to return the favor and use a Leaf Tornado. Didn't get that attack break. It's okay though, no problem. They're going to use another attack to kill us. Totally fine. Bring in Bastiodon and just farm him down with your fast. We're going to get a foul play off, but again, no worries, we're good. All right, they're going to bring in Nidoqueen. We're going to use a Flamethrower, and they are going to shield this. So we're going to quick switch to Medicham. They're quick switching to Pelipper, going to use a Power-Up Punch, just so now our Psychic will kill them. I go ahead and I shield this attack. I'm still not too familiar with the new attack, with the new fast move, and as far as energy gain and generation, so went ahead and I shielded it to be safe. They let their Pelipper die, and now they're going to go ahead and use a Poison Fang. No problem, it becomes our Bastiodon versus a Nidoqueen. And take note here, you're going to see just how much Bastiodon resists poison. So we need to get 2 charge moves off. They're going to go ahead and they're going to get a Poison Fang off. We're going to shield it here. We're going to get a Flamethrower off. They're going to get a second Poison Fang off, and it's not going to do anything. There it is. Going to use a Flamethrower here. They're going to shield it, of course. And now we're going to go ahead and use a second Flamethrower, and that's going to do it. Really close match, but Bastiodon, it really, really resists poison. And it is very bulky, as you all know, to boot. So yeah, we're good. Next battle, we have a Medicham. So with Medicham, always switch to Shadow Victory Bell, as you know. They're going to go ahead and they're going to bring in, they're going to switch as well. But before they switch, they're going to use an Ice Punch, which, again, super popular. Most of the time, if they have Ice Punch, they will use Ice Punch to burn a shield. So here comes Galarian Stunfisk. It used a Rock Slide. No problem. It's going to use another one. On the second one, I decided to shield just so I could take the lead and get a Leaf Tornado off. Here it is. And I was trying to break their attack, but they ended up switching in Lickitung, which was kind of weird. So here comes their Medicham. Here comes my Medicham. I'm going to use a Power-Up Punch, trying to fake them out, and they bite. They are down to 1 shield. They're going to throw a Psychic here, which was, there it is. And now we're going to go ahead, we're going to use another Power-Up Punch after charging up Psychic. They bite again. And now it's just a matter of getting them down low enough so where Bastiodon just needs to hit them once or twice, and then it'll be over. There's an Ice Punch, and then Bastiodon just boop, boop, boop. And now it becomes Bastiodon versus Lickitung. And of course, there's no way they can beat us. Lickitung is known for its bulk, not for its attack power. And it doesn't really get stab, and so not much it can do. Power Whip just can't get it there. All right, so it's time for the last battle of the day. Thank you all for watching, and I really do appreciate it. They're going to go ahead and they're going to switch. Now, really, really popular Pokemon. This and Deoxys is one of the, both are really popular. And I guarantee you, when Registeel comes back out, when it's back in raids, you're going to see a bunch of Registeel, a bunch on team comp, for team comps, because I don't think it's been in raids since they updated it. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Let me know in the comments section, but I think it's been a while since it's been in raids. So we have Mantine here. Let the Mantine kill us. We're going to throw in Victory Bell. They throw back in Altaria, so we switch to Bastion, and it's over. Thanks again, everybody.